course, as I said, we've been following it as well as what's happened with rapper Cameron, who was on CNN. And it's not funny, y'all, but I did watch the interview. And it's made its rounds over the internet. So, of course, I've seen it. And I'll just say that the rapper Cameron was obviously bothered. And after responsibly answering a few questions during his interview, that he was asked basically by reporter Abby Phillip some questions that I don't think he was excited about answering. He was just visibly irritated during his interview with Abby Phillip. I kind of felt bad a little bit for Abby, but Abby's not to blame. And while he clearly stated that he was totally against domestic violence and that the tape that he saw that included Diddy, he also basically acknowledged that he didn't really know Diddy in that way, and that his podcast that he has with co-host rapper Mace, that he knew him a little bit more. But for some reason, I don't know, Cameron ended up going on the show. I mean, it really doesn't really matter at this point. What's done is done. And the funniest part of the entire interview, y'all, was when rapper Cameron was looking, he answered a couple of questions, then he started getting a little irritated. And then all of a sudden he was like, who booked me for this? And he also took a shot, y'all, of his famous, some sort of an energy substance on the show, and then talked about getting some cheeks after this on national TV. And, you know, Lovely T did a good job, I think, of kind of pulling up some throwbacks of times when Cameron was inappropriate during some of his previous interviews, including one with him and Dame Dash when he was misbehaving on the Bill O'Reilly show. But I agree with the critics over at Lovely T. If there is anyone to put the responsibility on, it's really the network of CNN. Although it did put the host, Abby, in a very awkward position. I do understand why she also just kind of cut that interview short as well. But that's nobody's fault but CNN. Next time, y'all, as it was pointed out by other YouTubers, there was other folks, like, for example, 50 Cent, right? That they got things going on. Mace would have been good because he's actually worked, with Puff Daddy. This, you know what, would have been even, listen, I'm messy. Why they didn't ask Russell to come on?